right, we're live. Hello, good morning.
Tito, screen share please.
Oh, sorry. Share. No, I don't wanna. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
Here we go. Hold on. Screen share. There you go.
All right. Yeah, yo.
Oh, Tito Jopes, you're supposed to be wearing something bright. Just joking.
Oh,
Oh yeah. You're wearing bright colors. Dapat green din.
do you want me to change my clothes? Actually, I have that Golden Gate Warriors shirt.
Ah.
It's authentic from
Pwede.
LA. But with 5 minutes, never mind. I don't want to scramble. It's so odd. We always start with 40 plus viewers.
I just saw
Right
that.
now it's 41 and now it's 10.
But
Like,
yeah.
how is that even a thing?
Yeah. Di kaya ano dito.
Bots.
I don't know. I've
No.
I've noticed that as well.
Yeah, that's so odd. Someone.
Weird.
Yeah. It's available now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's skip.
Oh,
Skip.
yeah. I see.
You see, the intro is new, but there's nothing inside it, so we'll just wing the middle part. Sorry about that.
Okay.
And I mean, can you expect killers to listen to like Whitney Houston or Mariah Carey? Like,
I grew up with them.
I did grow up with
Dude.
them, but if I'm going to killing spree, I wouldn't listen to them. Like what? Like it's like the reverse bodyguard mentality. If you're going to listen to that, right?
Yeah.
Hi, Scariest. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Oh,
To you.
guys, if you guys, Vincent and Tito Pablo, if you guys want to shout out like a game or something, I'm gonna shout out Chinry. Let me know so that we'll give you space for that. I want to shout this out. I want to shout out this game. This is really cool. Yeah, it's called
Nice.
China.
Shout out daw po, may nag-request ng shout out dito. Good morning, Aaron J. Villanueva, pa shout out po. Ayan. Thank you for being here. Thank you for dropping by. And good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Yeah.
Ano bang isa-shout out ko?
What game to shout out?
What person to shout out? Darren, if you're watching, hello.
Happy birthday, Darren. Just joking.
Happy birthday, Darren. Happy. Actually, it's not Darren's fault. I feel bad already.
Oh, that's Joe.
Yeah. I need some explaining.
Yeah.
Guys, if you've seen the post by Joshua, Animal Ka Joshua, it's not my birthday. It's not my
I was
birthday.
panicking last night. Oh, how come I didn't greet Tito Pops and it's already 11:30 in the evenings?
It was all Josh's fault.
Damn it, Josh.
Tito, there's a backstory kasi.
Well,
One member of
the CDG.
Twice Tito was named Tzuyu. Tzuyu. So nabasa ko yun. Naisip ko lang happy birthday Tzuyu. Ginawa ko, i-send ko sa ano. I sent it. Happy birthday Tzuyu. And yun, they came up with an idea na batiin niya happy birthday si Tito. Let's make today his birthday. Sabi, ayun.
He got so pissed that he needed to invent a birthday for you, huh? So pissed. Oh, anyway, it's 17 seconds till we start our show, guys, and thank you everyone who are the 16 of you watching right now. Sitram is here. Yes, Sitram is
Hello,
here.
Sid.
Vincent. One.
2, 1.
Hey!
Shaboom.
I'm still not controlling it yet. Go.
Alright, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Nabanggit ko kanina sa stream ko. It's a good day because midweek na po. A lot of us are expecting the weekend in just 2 days. Ibig sabihin, off na naman ng karamihan. At syempre, nagbabalik kami dito sa Tsongporado. PS5 season na raw. Anak naman ng cow. And we'll recall our best horror movie memories. And later, we'll decide kung mas nakakatakot ba si Are You Afraid of the Dark, Goosebumps, o ang local pambato natin na Oka Tokat. Ano na yung song na yun?
Oka
Oka
Tokat.
Tokat. By Parokya. Yes, Tito. Kami ang parausan bago magtanghalian para sa mga kalmado at apurado. Kinig na sa Tsongporado.
Hey, fellow pirates, come and listen what I say. The captain is a tyrant and I no longer obey. I'm sick of taking orders from the madman in command. So let's drop him on an island and leave him in the sand. Cause it's a mutiny. It's a mutiny. It's a mutiny. And now we're taking over the ship.
Oh, okay.
But
Just change
the,
that.
you have to disregard that. Anyways, guys, good morning, everyone. This is the 13th episode of Tsongporado, and today is October 9, 2019. This is your one and only Tito Jopes from, obviously, Tito Jopes and from Pasig. Take it away, Tito Pubs.
Yes, Tito Pabs from Relax Media, or a lot of you calls me Tito Pablo. Kahit ano pwede. Ayan. From Relax Media nga po, all the way from Isabela. Take it away, Vince.
Oh, what's up, everybody? Vincent Isada here, all the way from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Oh yeah, AKA the real Enteng. Better say my name. Call me Tito Enteng now. But let's get moving here, guys. Let's do this.
Yes, let's get moving. Yes, and happy birthday again to Joshua Garcia today. Happy birthday! Yay! Happy birthday, Joshua Garcia. That's the reason why he's not in the show today, guys. So if you're listening from iTunes, from all the places that we are in, that is not true, of course. Jinbei Tori is here. Jinbei, bro. Miss you, bro. Chinry is here. And we have Classic Lodge. Oy, ang dami. Classic Lodge. Hello. So, before we start our podcast, we have to actually call out our sponsor. That was not a good segue, but hey, I'm running out of segues recently. Rack Gears is the only gaming gear company in the Philippines with dedicated gaming user interface, research, and development. You can get your gaming gears online by visiting their website at rack.ph, that's rakk.ph, or checking their Facebook page at facebook.com/rack.ph. Rack Gears, kalidad, kisig, kasarinlan. Okay, Enteng, do you know what kalidad means?
I do
Quality? Kisig?
not. No.
It's structure. It's somehow it resembles the word structure in English. And kasarinlan is freedom. That's a long word. Probably you don't know about that. So at least
That sounds like a tongue twister.
Can you speak that? Basta sabihin mo na yan. Can you speak that? Can you, kasa
I
rinlan.
gotta read that, man.
Okay. Okay. One thing we need to read is Electronics Extreme Philippines, from the company that will bring you the new Gunbound Philippines. Electronics Extreme intend to develop the gaming industry continually with new concepts and new technology. They are here for borderless fun and experiences. Check out their website at extreme.co.th. Yes. Although it's a Thai website, it supports the Southeast Asia region, guys. So don't be freaked out about that. They are here for this one anyway. So, Game Express. Game Express is the first and only game store in the Philippines that offer pre-orders with no deposit fee. No more waiting in line. The games you love will come straight to you. Free cash on delivery nationwide. Find them at Facebook by searching Game Express. And don't forget to tell them that we led you guys to them because they will know at least they would know that they came from this show. Okay? All right. So happy 13th episode today, and since we are on the 13th episode, let's talk about scary stuff. Starting off with the PlayStation 5. Sorry. Sorry. Scary stuff. So, supposedly today is not the day for us to talk about anything gaming. Unfortunately, PlayStation dropped this bomb last night that they will be releasing the next gen. They call it the PlayStation 5. Surprise, surprise. Has anyone doubted it's not going to be called the PlayStation 5?
I thought they'd call this the new PlayStation.
Yeah. Or the PlayStation Grande or
Yeah, PlayStation 2020.
yeah, I know. Or maybe they could name it the Play Space Station, right? That's
Right.
going to be crazy. So according to their blog from last night, from Jim Ryan, which is the president and CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment. Oh, okay. So he's both president and CEO. Ooh, interesting. Because CEO of SIE was Sean Layden from last week, but he resigned. So again, reading from the article, since we originally unveiled our next generation console in April, we know that there's been a lot of excitement and interest in hearing more about what the future of games will bring. Today, I'm proud to share that our next generation console will be called PlayStation 5. Will be launching in time for holiday 2020. These updates may not be a huge surprise, but we wanted to confirm them for our PlayStation fans as we start to reveal additional details about our vision for the next generation. Wired Magazine covered these updates and more in a story that posted this morning. Okay, so let's check out that story from that morning. So the thing is, yes, the PlayStation 5 is coming holiday 2020. A lot of people are still guessing it might be later. It could be spring 2020 2021. But yes, it's going to come holiday 2020. So, Tito Pabs, when you heard about this being holiday 2020, anong month nyo naisip mo na lalabas siya?
I would say after Thanksgiving dito, so roughly about early December or late
Yeah,
November.
it should be after Thanksgiving kasi hindi sila bibigyan ng discount dito. And in time for Christmas, obviously, for the kids to, for the parents to shoot these kids with their outrageous reactions. But according to Wired, not only they talked about meron daw silang ayun, in a game console spinning like a 5,500 RPM vinyl record. For the console to read a piece of information off the drive, it first has to send out the diskette. So, first off is a solid state drive. Obviously, that was already mentioned before. They also have 3D sound. That was already mentioned there. But the new thing that was added in the blog was that there is a new controller that's going to be shown anytime soon. And that's also their strategy on the PlayStation 4. So PlayStation 4 kasi they only show the controller first and then the box on E3. So we might see the controller probably around March or April next year. Ayan. So what
Damn.
So what do you expect from the new controller?
it's in the article says first we're adopting haptic feedback to replace rumble technology found in controllers since the fifth generation of consoles. With haptics, you truly feel a broader range of feedback, so crashing into a wall in a race car feels much different than making a tackle on the football field. Because right now, everything just feels the same, right? You can even get a sense of variety of textures when running through fields of grass or plodding through mud. The second innovation is something we call adaptive triggers, which have been incorporated into the trigger buttons. Remember, Tito Enteng, they have these elite controllers where you can adjust the pressure of the trigger.
Yes. Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I remember that was on Xbox One, and there's also one on the PlayStation from Razer, which is I guess it was named as Raiju. But yeah, the L2 and R2 triggers are now programmable by developers. So it's up to the developers whether they want it like a soft trigger, or is it going to be like a hard trigger. It depends on the program, and that's going to be cool because it's loaded from the game instead of like a preset from an external computer, right? Um, the developers can program the resistance of the trigger so that you feel the tactile sensation of drawing a bow, an arrow, or accelerating an off-road vehicle through rocky terrain. In combination with haptics, this can produce a powerful experience that better simulates various actions. Game creators have started to receive early versions of the new controller, and we can't wait to see where their imagination goes with these new features at their disposal. While there's much more to share about PlayStation 5 in the year ahead, we have plenty of blockbuster experiences coming your way on PS4, including Death Stranding, Last of Us Part 2. Wow, and Ghost of Tsushima is still a PS4 title? Okay.
Ooh.
A lot of
I
things.
can't wait. I can't wait to play that.
The samurai
Yeah.
samurai game. That is
Yeah, that looks
that is pretty, that game.
yeah, looks very artistic.
You should
And
see the trailer of that, Tito Pubs, Ghost of Tsushima. It's just that it's hard for people to pronounce Tsushima.
Tsushima. Tsushima.
sashimi.
Sushimi.
Sashimi.
Ghost of Sashimi. Ghost of Sashimi. Anyway, so basically the biggest news out here is about the controller, which has a variable tension, and also your haptic feedback will be inside your controller as well. Pretty much like the one you have on the Switch, which is called HD Rumble, but probably a little more different than that. So, the biggest question for the panel: will you be doing PlayStation 5 2020 or PlayStation 5 2028?
28 sounds more logical to me, but probably by then they'll have like PlayStation 10. So
Six. Oh, yeah.
This is asking for a suggestion for ulam.
Suggestion ko una?
Ginataang hipon. At this hour?
Ay, Tito.
oh, for breakfast?
So,
I have a trick that I
noon time.
haven't done yet
Yes.
regarding that. Kasi it's stressful na, figuring out what to cook, what to prepare, if in any case you're in charge of it, is such a pain in the butt
Yeah.
to do. Like thinking every day ulam, ulam, ulam. You know what? You know what you can do?
Yeah.
Come up with 3 mini bowls. Then yung una, the first bowl would have karne ng baboy, pork, and then another piece of paper, beef, another piece of paper, fish, another
Ah.
piece of paper, chicken. And then the next one is yung common na luto, like adobo, sinigang. So you can choose
Oh.
pork, then adobo, something like that.
What if it's going to be adobong tahong?
Fish. Pick again.
Adobong tahong, di ba? Or ano.
Just roll the dice, guys. Just roll the dice.
Yeah, roll the dice.
For me, actually, you know what? It's a good segment for us to have to suggest suggest ulam for our audience. But for me, I feel like seafood today. I feel like eating like something shrimp, or something.
Oh, that makes me jealous.
Yeah.
Tito, is it raining dyan sa Manila or sa Manila?
No,
rin?
it's
Or
not.
mainit din yan? Oh, kaya pala. Oh, kasi dito sa amin ngayon maulan eh. So,
Oh.
pag maasim kasi, 'di ba, sabi nila if it is summertime, kailangan medyo maasim ang sabaw para hindi mo masyadong maramdaman ang init, sabi.
Yeah.
So, something to do with psychology, ganyan. Food psychology.
Grabe. Hindi kasi for now kasi like I'm really craving for something light like any veggies. Anyway, going back to PlayStation 5, since Ghost of Sashimi is, by the way, Darren was here. He shared, he says tomorrow na lang daw, fam. Ram Paul Maturan, padaan po. Hey Ram, Chopil Solivan, haptic touch po dito para sa iPhone phones. Ngayon, hehe. Ay, yeah, yung haptic touching, parang every time you touch something, tapos parang may rumble na
Yeah.
naramdaman, parang ganun. Haptic means if you press on something and then gives you feedback. When you press on something and then gives you feedback, that's how haptic response. So like,
Ang
That
galing nun.
sounds that sounds like Ready Player One type of
yeah,
thing.
it does.
But the suit.
Well, it's just the controller, unfortunately, for the PlayStation 5. I mean, I have the the rack gears sinag here. The reason why I bought the sinag is because I really like the haptic feedback when you type, and then you really feel that you pressed something. And if you softly press something, it still has that slight tick that lets you know that something was clicked. And I
That's
really love that.
that's good.
Yeah.
Really? It has that, Tito?
Look at this. So I'm gonna press this arrow button, and hopefully it gets captured on microphone.
Sige, sa mic.
So if I press this, you definitely hear that. But if you but if I press like really softly, it still has that click, right?
Ay, oo. Oo nga.
So love that haptic feedback. That's haptic feedback, and at the same time, not only haptic but also
Interesting.
auditory. So that's probably what they're gunning for the controller here. Not only like the rumble feel, but also like how it feels to like bump on the left or bump on the right, diba? Bump on the front, and what is
Oh.
I can see. But anyway, yes, it's clicky. Yes, according to Crescent Lodge, and I want a lumpiang toge and may apple food na. Okay, so PlayStation 5. Who's definitely I'm gonna dive into PlayStation 5 early in the generation because it was a mistake for me to not go into the PlayStation 4 generation. But they already did the marketing for the big wave of marketing for PlayStation 4 during 2015, and that's when they got the surge of sales for all the PlayStation 4s, and that part of that is me. So since I'm already like a brand loyal customer of PlayStation, I might actually get the first launch, right? Even if it's expensive. Um,
Mm.
I mean, I was a day one adopter of the Xbox One X and also the Switch, so it's nothing new to me. How about you? You mentioned that you're gonna wait for like 2 or 3 years until the games have settled.
You know what? You probably heard me say, yeah, I'll wait 2022, and then
Yeah.
I bet you anything I'm probably gonna get it earlier. So it's just like, okay, fine, we'll get it. And but yeah, no, I always plan like way ahead, but I eventually will end up getting it earlier. So just because I'm gonna see on social media
Yeah,
everybody playing,
that's
I'm gonna see
true.
all these streamers playing it, and it's like,
Darn
okay,
it.
I know, I gotta twist my rubber arm, let's go get
Let's
it.
call it investment.
Yeah.
The best excuse for buying a gadget.
Yeah.
Like I need to buy it for science.
Oh yeah.
So
And definitely, and for production, right? Uh, but I guess if the PlayStation 5 will be announced to have backwards compatibility to PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 2 games, that is going to be a huge selling point considering we already have like these huge TVs, HD TVs that don't really run well with the PlayStation 2, and somehow the PlayStation 3 as well. That'll be awesome to actually anticipate for the PlayStation 5 because
I'm probably not gonna touch any PlayStation 3 games. I'm probably gonna be touching PlayStation 2
yeah, I
games.
have plenty here. I have plenty of PlayStation 2 games. I'm actually looking at them, and I can't wait.
Like NBA Street Volume 2. That's my favorite.
Oh wow!
Well,
Classic Lodge just gave us again 25 stars. Sa tingin nyo kaya fully
thank you,
backwards?
Kresnik.
Sa tingin nyo kaya fully backwards compatibility in PS5 kahit kaya yung mga PS2 Classic? It depends kasi they only support like around 145 PS2 games. But that's still a lot out of the
A lot
2,000,
of games still.
2,600 games in their library.
Almost that, like 5% or so.
Yeah. I mean, that's still a lot considering that I only have like, I think I have 80 PS2 games here. I'm looking at it right now. Oh, yeah, probably around 80 or 90 PS2 games at the moment. For the PS3, though, they might actually support it. So if it's going to be PS2, at least PS2 compatible, they might need like a DVD reader, like that
Ah,
red laser to be incorporated
All right.
in the console. If you guys don't know, our PlayStation 4s can read up to DVD level of media. As far as I know, the Xbox One X can read CDs.
mhm.
So your
CDs.
PlayStation 4 cannot read CDs. It's only DVD and up. That's why if you
Right.
put in like a music CD, it won't play that. If you're hoping for like backwards compatibility for PS1, it won't read that. So that's going to be the case. If the PlayStation 5 is going to be backwards compatible to PlayStation 1 games, there has to be a mechanism for us to like use our discs. That'll be fun
Mhm.
because Xbox didn't do it properly, at least on their backwards compatibility on Xbox One X. So anyway, I hope we answered your question, Kresnik, for the 25 stars. Thank you for the 25 stars!
Yeah.
Yes. Miracle Tagiso,
Super.
Granado Isada. Oh, this is your wife. That better have
Yeah.
that better have a matching purse for the wifey. Of course.
Of course.
Yes.
It's always a 50-50. It's
The
never one
purse is
way.
gonna be like
You-
hard plastic and glossy. But wait, there's more. It has fans in it. I'm just kidding, Miracle. Thank you for dropping by. We have Chinry. Thank you, sir. Classic Lodge. Meron ako Wild Arms 3 at Rogue Galaxy Celebrity ko. Yes, I also have all the Wild Arms games here, even including the EX one. I have that. Yes, I guess that's it for our PlayStation 5 story. That was it's not really surprising, but it's actually huge. It's a huge news that they are basically doing the first step versus Microsoft. Microsoft is just waiting for Sony to say, "Hey, we're going to launch on holiday 2020," and Xbox hasn't done their move yet. So let's see.
How about you?
How about you? Parang ano eh.
and make the Xbox 2?
Yeah.
Is that what they're calling it?
Oh God, please. Anyway,
Xbox One squared.
One.
uh, one square. It's still one, right?
Exactly.
Xbox One X.
They call it
One
Xbox One
plus
X. So
one.
is that the Xbox 9? Xbox One X. These people, they have to learn something about branding from Sony. Sony really has always done good branding, especially with say the Walkman. When I think with the Xperia, they also kind of did it earlier, even before the iPhone started. But they really do good branding. Boombox is actually on Sony. So yeah. Anyways,
Yeah, yeah.
so moving forward to our next topic, which is
Charan! Ching ching ching! Ching 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 ching!
okay. So our next topic is our best horror memories, horror movie memories from our childhood. So I'll start first, so that I'll be the seed of the discussion. So, Enteng, do you know the Tianak?
I do not.
Oh, okay. So,
What is that?
actually, it's something that also Kojima tweeted about. Tianak. I'll show you how it looks like. Oh yeah, this is awesome. Hold on. Okay, this
Chana.
Tianak. Hold on. I have to search it here. So Tianaks are aborted babies. Diba? So umpisa pa lang heavy na kagad, parang metal na kagad din. They are aborted babies that got back to life because of evil power. So you can
Oh my god.
yes. The Tianak. That's a Tianak there.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Yes. Not this one. Not this one, obviously.
Not Gollum.
Not Gollum. Gollum is not.
I'm like, why is Gollum in there? My precious.
Yeah, I know. Oh, this one is
want
more
it.
terrifying. Yeah. So there is a movie in the Philippines in the 1980s with Lot de Leon, Janice de Belen, and it's called
Anak ni.
Tianak. It's just Tianak.
Tiyanak dito.
Anak. Yung anak ni Janice, iba. It's a comedy show. Anyway, it's a comedy movie. This one,
Ay, Impacto, Tito. Impacto. That was Impacto pala yung iniisip
or
ko.
Impactita.
Di ba ang
Yeah,
creepy?
it's so creepy. This creature was introduced in popular culture in the 1980s, but it was already well known in the provinces. If you, for example, try to abort your baby, and it was kind of unjust. If the baby didn't accept his fate, he's gonna live. He's gonna get resurrected and turn into this.
Oh my
Basically, in the movie, it shows that it kind of camouflages as a normal baby, as a small baby. But when you try to carry him on your arms, it transforms into this and then bites your neck like a vampire and like just strips off your neck skin away. So
Eek.
yeah. And that thing has killed a lot of people in the movie. So this has always been my all-time like scariest thing in horror movies. Even when I watched Jason X. I don't know if you remember Jason X. By the
The one in
Yeah,
space?
Was that the one? No.
Yeah. That's the one
Oh
in
yeah,
space.
the one is no. That's goofy. The Final Friday, the Jason Goes to Hell. Yeah, that was that one.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
I was so
pretty
scared of that, and even Chucky, Child's Play. I was so scared of Chucky back then. But this one really, I can't watch it when I was younger. And actually, you know what? I haven't even seen the movie ever since then. So, not that I'm too scared about it. Maybe I should go back to it. I'll try to find like a source for watching this legally.
good. Yeah,
Legally, of
legally.
course, legally. Yeah.
Well, of course, yeah.
I mean, don't you just
We don't support piracy here, guys.
don't you just want to cuddle this cutie? So that's our Tianak, yes.
I would rather hang out with Chucky after seeing those babies.
Yeah, red eyes and all the combinations, right? And then
Like Chucky, these babies don't have shit on you, man.
Then you said it says anak ni Janice, yes. Janice from Annabelle. Janice from Annabelle. Ayan, Classic Lodge says he was so scared with patayin sa sinlak si Barbara. Okay.
Don
Don
Zulueta.
Zulueta, yes. This is a good one. Yes, this one. Yes. There was actually a soap opera version of this with Chris Aquino in it. Which is yes, weird in so many levels. But yeah, this actually worked because Jodie Santa Maria was a really good actress on that one. But this one, this movie was really good with special effects, practical effects, everything that you want to see in a horror movie. But Enteng, what do you think is scarier, Western style horror or Asian horror films?
Asian, easily.
Um,
Easily.
I like the easily part.
The movie that really got to me was Ju-on,
Oh,
The Grudge.
Damn.
Yeah, so like there is a Western movies that still make me think back then, but like if any movie that really got me, especially when I got older, like I saw that when in my early 20s, was Ju-on. I think for a straight week I didn't sleep with a blanket on.
because of that scene. Yeah.
Yeah, because of that one scene where the girl's hiding underneath her blankets and then she gets pulled right in.
Yeah,
right?
it breaks all the conventions of like, okay, you'll be safe under a blanket.
Exactly. I'm like, my bed is not
And
safe.
you're
So
and
yeah,
you're not
blankets.
safe also in the shower because there'll be hands appearing on your hair. So
Yeah, you get thoughts and stuff like that, right? And then what else? Like it's just the noise that like just
can I try?
when I hear that, like I'm in trouble, man.
Yeah. The clickety
Yeah.
sound
That
that they
sounds like the clickers
Yeah.
on The Last of Us.
They probably just stole it off Ju-on.
Yes, so patayin sa syntax.
Yes, this is patayin sa sindak si Barbara. If you guys don't know, really good movie. I actually encourage, if you haven't watched this, you have to watch this, guys. The remake. This is actually a remake of a Susan Rosas movie. Because the original movie, what the heck is this? The fuck? It's in the movie. It's in the movie. This one.
Oh
Yeah, I
shit.
know, right? That is scary. So this is the original movie from Don Zulueta and Lord. They really had good performances in that movie. And this is the comparison between the three versions because it's so the story of Patay sa Sidak si Barbara was that um Barbara is actually a mistress of a guy, and then this guy is in love with the, well, obviously he's in love with the mistress, but he married the mistress's best friend. So and when and then the let's call her what was the name of the character? Anyway, the ghost character, which is the best friend of the mistress, uh, had paranoia that the husband is gonna leave her, uh, leave her for the mistress. She kills herself, and then becomes a begrudged ghost, and just tries to kill Barbara through scaring her. So that's why the title is Patayin sa Sindak si Barbara. So in Tagalog, patayin means kill.
Yep. Yep.
Sa
I know that.
Sindak is fright or terror.
Frightened.
Terror. So kill Barbara through terror. It's the direct translation of that.
Yeesh.
Yeah. Or terrorize, kill Barbara. I don't know.
Until she
Yeah.
dies.
And back then, movies like Patayin sa Sindak si Barbara, that didn't have such good cinematography like probably like this. This is good cinematography. The good use of bokeh, the aspect ratio.
Tito,
Yes.
um, for those of you who does not know bokeh, Tito, explain please what is
So
bokeh.
bokeh, sorry, bulaklak.
It's spelled as
Okay,
Bokaeh.
Well, a lot of people
Yeah.
actually pronounce it as bokeh. So bokeh.
Okay.
A lot of Americans just want to call it bokeh. But bokeh is like if you notice in the background here, it's pretty what do you call this? It's pretty blurry.
Blurry.
Yes, this is for you. This is for the cinematographer to emphasize the subject because
Right.
Yeah.
if you can't distinguish the subject with the background, the eyes of the viewers will be led elsewhere rather than focusing on the actual where the action really is. That's why a lot of movies, especially Joker uses bokeh in so many scenes. If you check the trailer, because you just want to focus on him and just forget about the chaos in the background. So and also like this, we didn't have bokeh like this before. I think the only movie that had cinematography like this was Hihintayin Kita sa Langit by Carlos Sigyan Reyna. But basically, during that time, the Philippines is not that technologically advanced with filmmaking. So, look at this. I love the cinematography on this one. So, like just focusing on the subject, and then the blackness of the pitch black background, they were able to achieve that with good lighting. Um, Also, this one. Look at that. Look at that. The front character is out of focus, and then the ghost is in the back. The ghost is in the background, but she's in focus. So things like that, we don't do that much in Philippine cinema, but they kind of did that. Considering that these are like close shots or tight shots. Or
Right.
so anyway, gabi. But I'm diving into the technicals. How about you? Rife Von Strangle says, "Who's the most terrifying monster elements that you're afraid until now?" Um, It's not in the movies, eh. There was this MGB episode that tried to hold on, maybe I could find it. MGB uh
Magandang gabi.
because every
Bayan.
Halloween we always have this MGB episode. Oh god. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Things like this. But this is Abante. There was a sketch that showed like a duende, or like duende in English is dwarf, right? Encanto is elf. So usually these shows show MGB shows us like stories of supernatural, of the supernatural every Halloween, and they usually do sketches like this, how the creature looks like. But there's this one instance when they showed the dwarf looking like he has like shark teeth, like 30 of them in just one side. I wasn't able to see, even me imagining that right now, it still gives me the chills. Rafe, how about you guys? Do you have any like instances that prevented you from sleeping? Oh well, anything already said Ju-on.
Yeah. Well, aside from Ju-on, as a child, since my my uncle used to work in a video store, he always would rent horror movies, and so I kind of grew up watching the Nightmare on Elm Street
Oh
series,
yeah.
and even up till this day, I still think about it. Even like watching, seeing some scenes on YouTube from, Freddy Krueger.
Yes, this
Like
guy.
it's him that's scary. It's the concept knowing that there's somebody in there that can haunt you while you're sleeping. Like that doesn't ride with me, man. Like,
Anything that has a concept of you being safe during that time or during that moment, and then suddenly there's an antagonist lurking in that safe zone. Yeah,
right.
that's always scary.
And aside from the Freddy Krueger concept, what going back to Ju-on, it's all about it's curses. Like curses and spirits are the things that scared the crap out of me. So yeah, you got Ju-on, you got The Ring. There was another one that I saw. It's the one with it's with pictures. So the ghost would be in the pictures.
Oh, Shutter,
It was
Shutter.
Shutter. Yeah. So I saw I guess it's a Cambodian.
Thai.
It's a
It's a Thai
Cambodian movie.
movie.
Oh, yeah, Thai movie. Okay, so yeah, I saw the Shutter, and those are the type of movies that gets me. The ones with like monsters and like mummies and vampires and stuff like that.
But
That doesn't.
spirits are real, right?
Yeah,
And they're always
and
there,
when you
like
see
behind you. There's someone behind you, actually.
when you see documentaries and stuff like that, like ghost hunting and stuff like that, part of me sort of believes that in a way, right? So it's just
Sorry,
um,
I'm just trying to
I've
scare. I'm just trying to scare and
that kid, man. The kid's more scary. It actually scares me more than
Oh
the
god,
girl.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, with
yeah, Toshio.
the meowing sound, right?
Yeah. Like, what do you scream? And you scream a cat, like,
Exactly.
and you got a bowl cut, and you're you're covered in white in flour. So
Well, Sintra mentioned Beetlejuice, and Jack Nicholas says the worst villain is Doctor Man from Bioman. Have you watched Bioman? I don't know if you guys know that. Tito Pabs.
that sounds familiar.
Um,
Bio, not
let
not
me
yet.
let me Bioman. You didn't watch Bioman?
Bio, no.
Oh
Not
my
yet.
god, maybe it's just my generation. It's a generation.
Bio man.
This one? Didn't watch this?
Nah. I grew up watching Power Rangers. I haven't seen that. I mean, I have an idea kung ano
It's like
siya.
Power Rangers, yeah. It's
Pero
like the precursor for Power Rangers.
hindi ko na
Power Rangers and Superhuman
Yeah,
Samurai.
and this is Doctor Man. This is the villain of that series. So he is a cyber.
This looks familiar.
Yes.
That looks so familiar.
And
Yeah.
did you know in Bioman you have this actress called Cynthia Luster? Cynthia Luster is in here. She's this violet girl.
Oh, siya
Yeah,
pala yan.
Cynthia Luster. If you guys don't know, if you guys didn't know, Cynthia Luster used to be an actress. She was an actress in Hong Kong for those like martial arts police stories, and she only getting fame in Bioman because she's like the only sexiest lady lady villainess in Bioman. She really knows her moves, and since this is a Japanese production, she has to go to Japan, and she didn't have any dialogue in that series, which is really funny. And then
Right.
she actually moved to Hong Kong, back to Hong Kong, did a lot of martial arts movies that became popular here in the Philippines. Then she moved to the
Yeah.
Philippines to actually co-star with Vic Soto. So yeah,
Oh,
and she actually had, I think she had two movies here in the Philippines. She was so popular here in the Philippines. Consider that she started in Bioman. It's so cool.
Bioman.
Yes. Anyway, back to Chanaks. Okay. No. Okay. There's also this other creature called Undin. From I guess this is Shake Rattle and Roll 3.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, this one. See, what I was talking about. I mean, this is like out of focus, really bad cinematography. I mean, blending of colors in film. I wish I could revive this in HD so that you could look at this, look at this, look at. This is obviously this is a puppet, a muppet, if you want to call it that way.
Yeah.
But man, that thing is so scary, and it lurks on your toilet. Yes,
Charan!
In your toilet.
yes.
Habang jumejebs ka na yung tongs.
Have you heard of this thing
It's from-
before?
This looks very familiar. I think I have seen something like this when I was younger.
Yeah,
It kind of reminds me of Critters. If you ever remember watched the Critters series and back
Yeah,
in the day, like the little balls that roll around and eat you.
yeah. It does eat you. Actually, it pulls you down the toilet. So when you sit on the toilet, it pulls you down while you're doing your private thing. So it is so scary. But actually, the reason why she is pulling people from the toilet is because I think the some characters in the story killed her son or her child, and then she became this vengeful mother creature thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's always about revenge. it's always,
There has to be some
It
story.
has to be.
yeah.
Yeah.
there has to be
Because
some
the ending
story.
of this, I remember, I clearly remember the ending of this being about her just backing off. So she wasn't defeated. She wasn't like sliced into half or like exploded. She just backed off. That was the ending of this story. Because she was also a mother. They're trying to like show this motherhood thing that even creatures can be mothers as well. But how about the people she killed before? So yeah, there's this weird sense of justice in that movie. What else? There's also this movie I clearly remember. Tito Pabs, any creature from like any movies from the past?
Nothing in particular, Tito, kasi
You don't like horror movies?
medyo madali ako maka-move on when it comes to horror movies. But hindi siya ano eh. There was one instance na talagang sobrang freaked out for X number of months, even a year.
Uh-huh.
Bata pa ako noon. May napatay kasi sa amin sa
Oh, wow.
near our place before. Sinaksak siya. Tapos there were rumors na nagmumulto.
Oh God.
And then I cannot erase the picture of him lying dun sa kabaong.
Oh God.
So that haunted me for so long.
Yeah.
Dahil nga ang daming chismis na nagbumulto si ano diyan, nandun sa may bombahan,
No.
nandun sa may puno ng Melina ganyan. Yun yung ano, pero sa movies na wala eh.
Hindi ka talaga,
Although nakakatakot.
hindi ka natatakot?
Tito?
You don't get scared easily by movies?
Hindi dito. Kaya nga nung ano naikwento ko na ba? Joshua gave me yung remothered ba
Oh
yun?
yeah, yeah. The
Tas
game.
they were hoping that they could get something out of that stream na parang matakot ako, then they will have a screenshot of it. Pero wala, the most that they got from me was oh, and then that's it. Ang boring daw.
Yeah. Well, Remothered, it was more of like a cat and mouse thing, but it's
Aha,
not really like
tago-tago.
a jump scary kind of a
You
game.
need to play like Visage or Layers of Fear.
I
Those are
mean,
my
I
those are my two.
uh, I mean, I get scared of course, pero yung reaction ko kasi parang napaka ano daw, napaka boring ng reaction.
Pero like yung The Conjuring House ba nalaro mo natin sa pubs?
Hindi pa dito, pero I've seen the movie ng The Conjuring.
Hindi kasi I kept playing it. It's like one of my. It was a lot of people remember me for the Conjuring House, not instead of the other games, because I just scream my lungs out of that game. But we'll talk about horror games later
Uh-huh.
this month because that's part of our package for the Halloween month. But I just want to go back to this movie called Halimaw sa Banga, and in Tagalog. Do you know the Tagalog of that? Halimaw sa Banga.
No, I do not.
Halimaw is monster, and banga means jar,
Clay something
a
jar.
jar, or not a jar. It's the big vases,
Uh,
pottery basically.
clay pots.
Yes,
Mhm.
monster in
Oh,
clay
okay. Yeah,
pots. So the idea here is that the movie story is that a family found a jar or a clay pot from some cave, and then somehow it has a monster in it. So they thought it was an antique because at that time, during that time, buying antiques were kind of a fad. So they had this movie called Halimos sa Bangade. So they had this monster inside the jar or the clay pot, and what it does is that it's lurking behind the jar like this. It just waits for the opportunity to catch a prey, a human prey. And the scariest thing I remember about this movie is when that it tries to catch. It tries this one. It tries to catch the yaya, the helper. Okay, who gave us stars? Jack Nicholas just gave us 10 stars. He said banga is also known as urn. That's don't you think it's
Earn.
too small? Urn is too small.
Hindi, baka may mga gawa sa bangana. Meron ba dito?
Rife also likes 13 Ghosts. A lot of people say they like 13 Ghosts. I haven't seen.
13 Ghosts is pretty good. But Shannon Elizabeth, right? That's the
That's so that's so outside my radar. I don't know what that movie is, to be honest.
it's a haunted house type of movie.
Is it goofy? Is it really scary or?
Yeah, it had a lot of good jump scares in it, if I remember, anyways. But yeah, you could put it on. In I guess that was like the early 2000s when that movie came out.
So
But
so
sorry, go ahead.
sorry. About Jack Nicholas, Earn could be bigger too. Yeah, kind of. Sintram, the mother of by Jennifer Lawrence, is mentally scary too. Yes, mother. A mother with an exclamation point. But yeah, the scene that I can forget is that when this monster caught the helper, and she was like munching on a bone from the helper. So that really scared the shit out of me because the sound design, the makeup, the cinematography on this scene is this specific scene. That really creeped me out and didn't want to look into jars anymore. Because I remember we did own like a huge jar, a clay pot, a huge one.
Tapayan.
Yes, tapayan. Tama. Tapayan is like a jug of a clay jug of water, and we had that for years. Now that I mention it, where is that thing? Anyway, that scared me a lot. My uncles and aunts tried to scare me that the monster is inside that jar, and I never went down my house ever again because of that. Because look at this. Look at this. This is Filipinos doing makeup in the 1980s. Look at the hair on that thing. Monster in a jar. Monster in a jar. That's the translation. But that is really scary. That one's really scary. Anyways,
Oh, shout out to my wife. My wife just sent me 150 stars.
yay!
Wow.
Thank you,
Thank
Wifey.
you.
For the
Love you.
PS5.
PS5 and a purse.
Yeah, slowly getting
worry.
there.
Yeah, we'll get a purse. I promise.
So, Sitram says you should try 13 Ghosts. The twist at the end is the best. Okay. There should be a twist, yes.
No tech.
But anyway, shall we move to our next topic? Because I know it's already like 3 minutes away from Tito Pab's. So let's just answer this question. Are you afraid of the dark? Are you afraid of PS5? Are you afraid of the dark? Goosebumps
Yes.
or Oka Tokat? Most probably, Enteng would choose Oka Tokat because Oka Tokat is a local, a local show. But are you more are you more of a Goosebumps guy or are you afraid of the dark guy?
Are you afraid of the dark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Canadian production, right? Are you afraid of the dark?
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. It was really well done. Like
Yeah, production, editing, sound design, even scoring is good. And, everything technical is good with Are You Afraid of the Dark?
the delivery for each story, like the delivery was on point. And it makes you. It's always a good show when you think about it after when you're done watching it, right?
Yeah.
So like it's and yeah, I was hearing that they're coming out with another with the
Nickelodeon production with Are You Afraid of the
Yeah.
Dark? That production looks slick, man. I mean, if you saw the trailer, okay, let's see if I
did.
could play the trailer here.
yeah.
Are You Afraid of the Dark? Because they just announced it like last month.
Yeah, like just very very recently.
So I mean, if you guys don't know, this is how it looked like before. Well, look at that. I mean, wow, the camera work on that is really good. This is the new version. So let's try. Yes. So this is the new version, guys. This is the clip, not the trailer. I want to see the trailer. Are You Afraid of the Dark? Trailer. But still, I mean that really looked. I mean the production looks really lavish. Oh, look at that! Ah, gosh, it's like Stranger Things
Like
season
Stranger, yeah, I was
season
gonna say
3. Yeah,
like Stranger Things. Yeah, totally.
look at that. The 90s and 80s are back.
Yeah, no. Yeah, this looks really well done.
It's a
I'm very
mission.
curious to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, it's a mission of the
Token
Midnight
Asian girl.
Society. Yeah, I know. There has to be one of each.
Where's the black kid?
I guess there was one. There was a black. Yeah,
There.
Oh, there we go.
There.
Yeah.
one of each. But there's still plenty of white people. Anyway, a series event, yes. So this is a mini series for Nickelodeon, and I think it's gonna. Whoa, that's creepy. Clowns always creep me out.
Oh yeah, the Stephen King's It, like the old version, like ruined clowns for me.
Same. Look at the production on this one. Oh my god, the lighting, everything.
Yeah, this looks good.
Looks pretty.
It's
Oh,
my
I
reply.
wish they could kill a character in that. Oh wow. Okay, looks like it. But yeah, I mean the thing about Goosebumps is that
Oh, 3 days from now.
is it
Yeah.
okay? How do you get that legally though? You can't. We have Nickelodeon on Signal. I forgot. Nice. Okay.
So
I'm gonna-
we won't be missing it.
yes.
I might have it on. I think we have Nickelodeon channel.
Yeah.
I'll have to check.
So, Are You Afraid of the Dark tries to really tries to be like this cool teenage kind of version of horror movies. And I really like that they still keep the atmosphere, they keep the narrative as scary as possible. Whereas with Goosebumps, they try to make it funny with just that final twist that gives you goosebumps. That's why it's Goosebumps.
Yeah.
But I guess the problem with Goosebumps is that it didn't have. I mean, it felt repetitive, like the formula. It felt formulaic. But did you know that the R.L. Stein had more sales than Stephen King?
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, no
he
way.
sold more than Stephen King. Yeah, so yeah. Anyway, pasok na Tito Pops kasi malapit na eh. Actually, done na siya. Ano, magkano ba? Exit ka ba Tito Pops? Do you want to extend?
We can, Tito. You can. I'll be back then.
Okay. Sige.
All right. All right.
All
Okay.
right, all right.
Kasi I think this is not done yet eh. Okay, later Tito Pops. Ayan. So, yeah, with Are You Afraid of the Dark? Kasi I never miss an episode, at least in the local, what do you call this? The local version of it, the local distribution of it here in the Philippines. I never missed an episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark, to the point that I kept seeing reruns. So, ayun. Hey, Enteng, you still there? Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I'm still there. Yep.
So,
Am I frozen? Okay, I'm good.
but have you seen a Goosebumps episode?
I know I have. I don't. Honestly, it's a blur. It's because like it just didn't. I guess it didn't really attract me the way that Are You Afraid of the Dark did. So that's why I don't remember very much of it.
Yeah, because the good thing about Are You Afraid of the Dark is it always has this good build up in the beginning, that you have like this group of teenagers lining around a bonfire of some sort, and then they try to like tell a story, and then suddenly at the end you'll see these guys like turning off the bonfire through this magic sand kind of thing. it
Yeah.
always, it always made me curious what kind of sand they use on that bonfire, but
I think it was. I want to say sugar, but it's not. It's probably not sugar.
I want to try that. I haven't tried sugar on anyway. But yeah, but they also like turn it off using sand, like some like
Yeah.
normal sand. So it always piqued my interest when they try to do the story, and then suddenly there's an episode that actually relates to the guys who are telling the stories, who are narrating the story. So there was this episode where the actual, the guys in the bonfire, the Midnight Society people, had their own episode in the show. I don't know if you remember that though.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, there is an episode
No.
where they were involved in the episode itself. They were like part of the story. I mean, I think
Oh,
I
I
think
don't remember that.
I,
Yeah.
I think the entire series was already building up to that these guys are actually not safe because they themselves are part of a horror story,
Right.
right? We have comments from Jack Nicolas by muna. Kuha ako dinner, that's okay. Cynthia, better than Twilight. Twilight. I was thinking of Twilight Zone, but it's not. It's Twilight. It's just Twilight.
I've never watched Twilight.
It is sugar, according to Cynthia. It is sugar.
Ah, awesome. Hey, see, I was right. I was right. Sugar takes out fire.
Jack Nicholas says creepy crawlers in the 90s as well. But creepy crawlers is more of like a cartoon, right?
Yeah, I think it was a cartoon, but yeah, I do recall the show though.
And are you afraid of the dark boogeyman? Yes, that is really really scary, that one. Anyway, so obviously I guess we're in agreement that Are You Afraid of the Dark is like the best one. But Oka Tokat, I just want you to see one of the episodes
Yeah.
of Oka Tokat.
I want to see this.
Because this is actually from a cast of oh, this is episode, no, this is the kid version. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. That's how the intro looked like.
Oh, I don't see it there, Tito Pubs or Tito
sorry.
Jopes.
Sorry. Um maybe the audience doesn't also see it. So yes, that one. So it looked like this before. And
Aswang.
yes,
I know what that
aswang.
is.
I can't really pinpoint what aswang means in the Philippines, but it's just like indigenous version of like monsters.
I
Yeah.
thought I was told it was like a vampire that can uh
Suck babies out.
not suck them out, like they can separate from their torso and they fly in the
Ah,
air
yeah, it's called the
and
manananggal. Manananggal. Can you
you
is
gotta
yeah, manananggal.
you gotta
Manananggal. Okay, I'm spelling it out. Yeah.
all right, wait.
Oh, Jericho Rosales is still young here.
Mananang
Gal.
gal.
You know the word tanggal, right? Tanggal. Like
Like remove?
yes,
Like
remove or take
yeah,
out. Yeah.
yeah.
So that's the root word for that. Manananggal. So look at that. It looked like actually Oka Tokat is more like a Scooby Doo kind of show.
I was just gonna say that. Like it reminds me of like a very Scooby Doo-ish type
Yeah.
of environment.
Yeah. And you have like teenagers trying to like investigate things.
Oh my
And
van.
oh yeah. They always they have a van. They are still kids, but they already have a van. Wow.
Jeez. This price.
They're so well
Oh,
off. Yeah.
someone grabbed her leg.
Someone bit her leg. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes. Well, something bit her leg. And actually, the character, this is Angelica de la Cruz, the actress. Angelica de la Cruz actually went out of the show. She was the first one to go out of the show
Right.
on its first year because they wrote her out of the show by turning her into an aswang. She was bit by the aswang and now she's an aswang now. So that's how she turned into an aswang.
Hey.
That's why her storyline kind of ended abruptly. Look at Jericho Rosales. I don't know if you know Jericho Rosales. He's like one of the premier actors here in the Philippines. But anyway, so that was Oka Tokat. Yes, it does have the Scooby Doo vibes in it.
Yeah, it does.
It's not really as scary as it should be, but I mean, Are You Afraid of the Dark is not really that scary as well, right? It's more of like a Scooby Doo kind of series as well at some point.
It depends on the story that they're talking about, right? Like
That is also the case, yeah.
you know, like if they talk about a curse, then it's gonna get scary. If it's a
Yeah.
monster, if there's a monster involved, there's gonna be jump scares. And then if it's just a haunting, I
Mhm.
remember the one episode that always brings me back is about like this haunted school about this locker.
Ah,
And somehow if they open up this locker or was it? Yeah, they opened up this locker and they found a necklace. They put the necklace on and they go in the past in the same school. But
yeah.
that's the one that I remember all the time for some reason.
And Aika is here. Hello, Aika. Uh, Aika says she is crushing on Jericho Rosales, one of the actors in the series. Actually, notebook ko pa nga siya dati. You had the notebook with him in the front. Okay. Classic Claire says Blair Witch also scared him. Yes, nice. And I got my arse whipped hard when my mother saw me throwing sugar into the griller. Because of the Are You Afraid of the Dark thing? Okay.
It's like Mythbusters at the same time.
That is so fun though. Yeah. But anyway, I guess we're pretty settled that Are You Afraid of the Dark? The comeback is very much anticipated for Nickelodeon. It's going to be in 3 days, guys.
Yeah, crazy.
Thing you said is Jolina notebook wala. I had a Jolina notebook, but I don't want to talk about it because I was just forced to use it. Jolina is an actress here in the Philippines, by the way, Enteng. Sintram, that was Harry and Hermione. Oh, what was okay. Anything else that you wanna well let you know what let's watch the Are You Afraid of the Dark episode. It's coming October 11, and then let's do a review of it probably after.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm down for it. Yeah, so
Yes.
get a full feel of the how many years later? I can't remember how long ago that Are
Exact.
You Afraid
I
of?
mean, the last was 2002, as far as I remember. So that would have been 17 years.
Yeah, I remember it.
Wow.
I was in high school when that was out. I'm 36 now, so
I'm also turning 36 next month.
I'm
Yay!
37 in December for me. So
Oh wow,
yeah, yeah,
that's cool.
I'm old.
We are all we are all titos anyway. But
Yeah, we're all titos. Yeah.
so we I guess we can end the episode here even without Tito Pabs. And again,
Yep.
guys, thank you again for tuning in to our 13th episode of Tsongporado. This is kind of an experiment kind of episode, but we'll try to go back to gaming tomorrow with Silent Hill as our main topic. That is
Yeah.
one heck of a topic to cover because not only we're going to cover the games themselves, but we'll also cover the team that who developed Silent Hill and where they went to. Because did you know that the director of Silent Hill went to Sony and built Siren?
Oh, right. Yeah, Siren. I remember that.
Yeah, Siren the
Yeah.
game was actually from the director of Silent Hill, the first game, and the second Silent Hill game. The director of that actually went to I can't remember the studio, but I guess I don't know if it's Tango Works, which is the creator of Evil Within, but probably somewhere else. Yeah.
Hmm.
But anyway, again, thank you again to everyone. The new series, Classic Lodge. Every time you give stars, thank you very much. Also, Jack Nicholas for giving us the 10 stars a while ago. Mark, are you in the same time tomorrow? Probably earlier. Hopefully earlier because we wanna end the stream as soon as possible as well. I mean, as you know, what during the 1 hour period that we are in. The new series, thank you very much, and the necklace thingy in the locker, yes.
Yeah,
Uh,
necklace stick in the locker. See, someone knows. Someone knows what I'm talking about.
yeah. Someone still remembers, yes. And I guess we could talk about more about Halloween stuff, like games, movies that ruined us. More stars from Classic Lodge. 10 stars. Thank you very
Yay! Nice,
much.
Nick. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you
Thank
very
you.
much,
Thank you.
Classic. Thank you very much. Really appreciate your stars. And yes, tomorrow we will be back with Silent Hill as a topic, and on Friday we already have a topic in store for you guys. It's the basketball episode of Tsongporado. Finally, we'll be talking about basketball here. And tomorrow, I guess we will be joined by Sid, right? Sid, you're gonna join us tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
nice. Yeah, so again tomorrow, guys, hope to see you guys tomorrow. And uh what was the SPL? And again, kami ang parausan bago magtanghalian para sa mga kalmado at apurado. Hindi pa ako si Tito Pabs, kaya hindi maganda boses ko. By the way, before that, we have to talk about our sponsors. Rack Gears.
Oh
Rack
yeah.
Gears is the only gaming gear company in the Philippines with dedicated gaming user interface, research and development. You can get your gaming gears online by visiting their website at rack.ph or checking their Facebook page at facebook.com/rack.ph. Rack Gears, kalidad, kisig, kasarinlan. Also, thank you to Electronics Extreme Philippines, from the company that will bring you the new Gunbound Philippines. Electronics Extreme intend to develop the gaming industry continually with new concepts and new technology. They are here for borderless fun and experiences. Check out their website at extreme.co.th. That looked something else actually. like you're putting your your other appendages. Game Express says, Game Express is the first and only game store in the Philippines that offer pre-orders with no deposit fee. No more waiting in line. The games you love will come straight to you. Free cash on delivery nationwide with them. Find them at Facebook by searching Game Express. And again, guys, thank you for watching our 30th episode of Tsongporado. Today is October
Thank you.
9.
Thank you.
Yes, October 9, 2019. Tito Pabs. And then, do you have anything to promote for today?
Not so far.
Any games
I-
tonight or tomorrow morning?
just check me out. I'm just randomly getting some stream time in. I'm just playing the Apex Season 3, and I'm actually
Nice.
kind of getting really hooked to it. So, yeah, watch me get owned and watch me get carried.
Have you used the new hero yet?
No, not yet. I'll wait till I have some money. I will definitely put the money into to buy crypto. He looks really good.
Yeah.
I've watched other people play with him, and
He looks
I
easy
like
to
his
use.
I like his style. His style is really cool.
Nice. He's Asian, right?
Yeah, he's a Japanese dude.
Yeah, nice. And again, thank you again for everyone for watching our episode today of Tsongporado. And dahil kami ang parausan ninyo bago magtanghalian para sa mga kalmado at apurado. Kami ay magbabalik bukas 10:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. ish. Dito lamang sa Tsongporado!
Jopes! Thanks.
Hey, fellow pirates, come and listen what I say. The captain is a tyrant and I no longer obey. I'm sick of taking orders from the madman in command. So let's drop him on an island and leave him in the sand. Cause it's a mutiny. It's a mutiny. It's a mutiny. And now we're taking over the ship.
Ayan, so hello! Ayan, tuloy si Tito Pabs. Saktong-sakto
Hello.
nung nag-Tsongporado kami, biglang nawala, dumating si Tito Pabs.
We need the voice. The voice.
Yes, it's okay.
Tsongporado. Anyway, magbabalik tayo bukas. So, yeah. Medyo natagalan lang ako ba nun dahil yung utol ko medyo natagalan lumabas sa school.
It's okay.
That's why.
Utol mo na, wala na si Frio, hindi pa.
Sabay sila dito kasi yung school ni Utol, malapit lang din dun sa school ni Rio. So, pag alas 12, dismissal nila, sabay ko silang sinusundo.
Oh, by the way, I have this girl who were asking me for advice for where is Ikazel? I cannot here you go. She has only like 43, so I want to send you guys to Ikazel. She's very young, so just be gentle to her, guys. So she's right now playing Rise of the Tomb Raider. Nice. So I'm gonna send you guys to her now in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, she's no longer available. She's
No longer live.
Okay, she's no longer live. So I'll just send you to Sir Dash instead. Sir Dash is a friend of mine, a good friend of mine. Oh,
Ooh.
why? Why can't I search? Okay.
Oh.
Is that for you?
Yes, Tito.
Sir Dash. Oh, why can't I raid Sir Dash? Oh no. Okay, let's try someone else. Engel. Let's try Engel Pamitan.
He's online, I think.
Engel's Gaming.
He's live.
It's Engel's Gaming
Yeah.
Adventures, right? Okay, so we'll send you to Engel, guys. So see you later, guys. Bye bye.
See ya, bye-bye.
Hello.